Hi, I'm Phillipa, and I'm incredibly honored to be presenting the Hollywood Critics Association Inspire Award to the one and only Lin-Manuel Miranda. This award was created to highlight and celebrate an individual whose work within the world of entertainment has inspired and impacted the lives of others. Well, Lin-Manuel Miranda has done just that. I was fortunate enough to work alongside Lin in my first Broadway show, Hamilton, a show based on our country's history that made history. It changed the Broadway world as we know it, and I'm incredibly humbled and forever grateful to Lin for asking me to be a part of it. Having worked with Lin as both a writer and a performer, I can speak to many sides to this one-of-a-kind artist. I can speak to Lin's genius as a writer, his discipline and drive, his ability to make magic in his writing, to transport us all. And I can also speak to who he is as a performer, a passionate and compassionate scene partner who loves the process just as much, if not more, than the product. And what's most prevalent, his good heart at the center of all of it. Lin, thank you for sharing your gifts. I know they will continue to feed the hearts and minds of all of us for generations to come. And now it is my honor to present to you the recipient of the HCA Inspire Award, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Aloha, Lin. When we met, I was 15 and working on my first film, Moana.
I've been staring at the edge of the water.
I remember you video called during our first ever music recording session. You smiled encouragingly through my wobbly run of How Far I'll Go and afterwards said, well, that's it. I guess we all can go home now. And it meant the absolute world to me. That role, your music, and your kindness have changed my life forever. Thank you for inspiring so many of us to go beyond the reef and reach for the greatest of heights. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this award. Congratulations.
How does a bastard orphan son of a whore and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by providence, impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar?
My first musical that was ever professionally produced was In the Heights.
It's about a block in Washington Heights, New York, where I grew up.
The 2008 Tony Award goes to In the Heights.
I went to Mexico, grabbed a biography at random. It was Hamilton by Ron Chernow.
We booked a slot to open the show at the Public Theater.
This is opening night of Hamilton. Congratulations to all of you.
We sell out our extensions as quickly as they go on sale, and the decision is made pretty quickly. We're going to Broadway.
On Sunday, tickets go on sale for Broadway, Hamilton, Richard Rodgers Theater, be there.
And the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait.
It's my great honor to introduce this evening's renowned guest, Mary Poppins!
This isn't gonna work, is it?
We're living in the ward of justice.
Albie.
I've never met anyone who could clean up after Canada, except my Uncle Tony from the Bronx. He's a janitor.
Yeah, she's more coy than a coyote claiming a cocktail.
I love that I'm finally directing my first movie. I'm actually writing a new animated musical with Disney Animation. It's set in Colombia, in Latin America, and that's all I can say before Bob Iger just shows up in my house.
Good evening. All around the world, people are trying to come to terms with the horrific events that took place in Orlando this morning.
When senseless acts of tragedy remind us that nothing here is promised, not one day. The show is proof that history remembers. We live through times when hate and fear seem stronger. We rise and fall and light from dying embers, remembrances that hope and love last longer. And love is 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 love, cannot be killed or swept aside. I sing Vanessa's symphony. Eliza tells her story. Now fill the world with music, love, and pride. Thank you so much for this.
Lin's a hero with a lot of superpowers. He's an inspiration. Lin's superpower is the love that he puts into his work and the love that he puts into his relationships. His superpower is that he cares about what's happening today and what's happening tomorrow, but never having forgot what happened before. Congratulations, Lin. I love you, brother.
Hi, everybody. It's Lin. Thank you so much for this award. Thank you, Phillipa. I love you. Thank you, everyone online who posted such incredible and kind things. Thank you to the Hollywood Critics Association for the Inspire Award. I dreamed of a life in this business, and I could end your whole evening with a list of the people who were my idols and inspirations. But this makes me think of a very specific moment. It was near opening night of my first show in the Heights, and we had the good fortune of casting living legend Priscilla Lopez, who is a huge inspiration to me. She created the character of Diana Morales in a chorus line. And we had this prayer circle as we did every night before the show, and she turned to me after the prayer circle and she grabbed me and she said, "You've thrown a rock in a pond and you have no idea the ripples that are gonna come back to you." That's what tonight feels like. It feels like just the greatest ripples from every collaboration I've ever worked on. And I get into this because of the collaboration. My greatest inspirations are the people I get to work with, the people who foster the idea that the best idea in the room wins. It doesn't matter who it comes from. I have learned so much from everyone I've ever worked with, and every project I take on, I'm just trying to see how much more I can learn, what tool goes into my toolbox to make me a little more prepared for the next collaboration. So I'm incredibly grateful to you. I'm incredibly grateful for this award. I'm incredibly moved by this entire evening. So thank you for this. I will always treasure it.